Hey guys, Sam here, welcoming you back to the Bradford City Road to Glory career mode. Today we kick on things, continuing it in the Premier League. I've switched up the lineup a little bit since the last episode. I've decided to put Garate in at attacking mid, Ingram in defensive mid. For some reason he went down in overall, but he's actually going up in stats. It's a little thing that happens in career mode when you first sign a player. Put a picture up of it on Twitter, it was pretty funny. To show you guys. If you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you do, so you keep up with that sort of stuff, and you know, just a bit more interactive there. I'm always on there, and you can ask me questions and stuff like that, and I'm very interactive on Twitter, so make sure you do that. But yeah, I decided to put Garate up there because he's actually an exciting prospect, so I want to see where this kid can go as far as potential. I didn't realize he was an exciting prospect until I was looking at the squad report just the other day, so I do want to give him a chance in the first game, which is against Crystal Palace. Let's get into it. We're away to Alan Pardew's side. And it goes without saying, if you do go on to enjoy this episode, make sure you smash a like on the video, and if you're new around here, make sure you click that subscribe button to stay up to date with all my videos. Palace now in the box. It's Zaha who puts it past Williams very easily. As soon as they passed it short, I had a feeling they were going to rip the defence. It was a great pass. Zaha just took a little bit of a touch, smashing it right past Ben Williams. Wow, it's actually right next to Ben Williams. All he had to do was pretty much stay where he was, maybe fling an arm up, and he's like moved out of the way of the ball. That is very disappointing. Oh, Isgrove with a steal. Shoot, son! Isgrove! What a fantastic goal that is. Just snatches it off the opponent and smashes it past Wayne Hennessy. No care on Isgrove. What a goal that is. And just look at this, just biding his time, takes the ball off, doesn't even think about it, takes it first time, and smashes it along the ground past Wayne Hennessy. 1-1 thanks to big boy Lloyd. Jordan March. What just happened? Like, what honestly just happened? Okay. He just smashes it. What is Ben Williams doing? Like, turning around? Oh my god, EA, I swear to god. Fingers crossed, FIFA 16 goalkeepers are not completely retarded. Come on, we still have one more chance. Ref. Full-time 2-1 loss to Crystal Palace. I felt like this was a game we really could have won, you know, honestly. Going into it, I thought this was a game we could at least pull a point out of. And to come away empty-handed, very, very disappointing. 3 shots, 2 on target for each side. Palace just converted their chances better than us. We held more possession, better passing accuracy, but we weren't able to get forward and have a couple shots, really. That was the problem. And our man of the match, and the man of the match, was Lloyd Isgrove. Beautiful steal and goal that he got, and he just played a very good game defensively and offensively. I brought him off due to fitness, but he was really making our team tick. Very excited to see what he can do in the future. It feels like he can really drive this team forward. Alright, our next game is a home game against Leicester City, another team I think we can beat. As you can see, we're 15th right now with 4 points, 2 points ahead of the relegation zone, so we need to pick up some points here. Hopefully we do, and start getting a bit of a run going. Switching up the team a little bit, I've got Akpom in the striker position. Dylan Motley-Henry comes in at left mid. Little sitting in defensive mid, so a bit more stability, a bit more pace on the wing. Or not really pace, but a bit... He's a winger. Motley-Henry is a winger, whereas Akpom isn't, but he's a striker today. And Garate stays in that attacking mid position. Ingram, that means, takes a seat on the bench, but he probably will be coming on as a substitute. So we're going to see how this team rolls ahead of the game against Leicester City. Kramaric finds King. What a save from Williams. Finally, he's making a couple of saves. Harrison Reed. Oh, who is that? Someone has got it ahead of the ball. I think it might be Fiola or Halliday. Oh, it's Garate. Wow, I'm very surprised. He's not that tall, I don't think. But look, he just gets in front of the ball. I didn't think he was going to do that. And he just sort of like tucks it in. Wow. Garate scores his first goal for the club, and it's a very surprising goal. I thought he was a short technical player. I didn't realise that he could get a head onto it, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. And it seems like we're 1-0 up. That's a very good team goal. Can't take anything away from that. Leicester City are back in it, 1-1. David Nugent is the goal scorer. Just a really well-worked goal at the end of the day. Good passing move here, brilliant runs. 1-2 pretty much, and he just smashes it past Ben Williams at the near post, which, of course, Ben Williams wouldn't save. Why would he? But yeah, 1-1, and we've got some work to do if we want all 3 points now. Good pass, Molly Henry. Great vision, finds Isgrove on the right now. Come on, Isgrove. Come on, son. Ref. That is a free kick. If I'm not mistaken, Sheehan should be on the bench. I'm actually going to bring him on just for this free kick. Is he going to convert? Come on, Sheehan. Come on, son. That's why I put you on the bench instead of Meredith. Come on. I am a tactical genius. Jose Mourinho could never think of doing that. Alan Sheehan on the bench just for a free kick in the dying minutes. The situation happens and he converts the free kick and he's given us pretty much 3 points. Yes, there's a deflection. I honestly think it was still going in anyway. And look at Kasper Schmeichel. He can't believe it. He's trying to wrap himself up in a net. Gallagher in a 1v1. This will be interesting. Oh, he's done him. He's actually done him. Sam Gallagher in a 1v1 just ripped a defender in half. And he's made it 3-1. 2 goals in the dying minutes of this game. Very solid performance. Gallagher just pulling out the skills and doing his defender and smashing it in the back of the net. And it's good to see him get on the scorecard because he's been a bit iffy at the start of this season so far. Hopefully, this means he can pick up some form. And there it is, full time, a 3-1 win and all 3 points. A very, very happy Valley Parade as we pull out 2 goals in the dying minutes to give all 3 points to the Bantams. And it seems their highest rated player was Ben Williams. I very much disagree with this. He made 5 saves, but he let in a very easy goal. I honestly thought one of our outfield players should have got it. Sheehan off the bench got a 7.3 for being on the pitch for like a couple of minutes. Gallagher also was a substitute with a 7.4. I thought Isgrove played really well, 7.5. I thought Garate played very well. I want to give him a big shout out. I thought he played brilliantly in the attacking mid-role. And Harrison Reed as well. But yeah, Ben Williams looks like he's picking up a vote. I think it's undeserved, and that's why I have my own votes if I want to disagree with EA. Of course, you guys won't know who I'm voting for, which is why it's a bit of a mystery. But yeah, Ben Williams is the man of the match. And as you can see, at the end of the day, it was a pretty entertaining game. 7 shots, 4 on target for us, 5 shots, 3 on target for Leicester. We had more possession, but it was a very good game. And yeah, I really enjoyed actually playing that game and playing against Leicester. They were a very good competition. Alright, so next game is in the Capital One Cup against Chelsea, and I believe it was in the FA Cup last season that we knocked them out 2-1. It could have been the Capital One Cup. I think it was the FA Cup though, for some reason. But nevertheless, we have them in a cup tie. This is going to be a very good game. It's only a couple days after the game against Leicester, so I'm going to be resting up the team. But yeah, it should be a very good game. Hopefully we can knock them out again. That would just be brilliant. Alright, so that is the team that I'm rolling with, a very different team. Akpom stays on the left-hand side for this game, even though he's tired. Isgrove on the right. It's Clark in at striker with Kennedy behind him. I actually might switch that up and put Knott behind him. But those 3 can all rotate. Ingram, Kennedy, and Knott, who could play attacking mid. But that is the middle 3, and then we got Meredith in at left-back and Routers coming in, as well as Hernan Perez, our 6'6" Argentine goalkeeper. He's acrobatic as well. So we're going to see how he goes, 18 years of age, against Chelsea. It'll be a hell of a test for him. But hopefully he can pull out a couple of decent saves and maybe grow in a couple of stats. You never know. This is why the cup games are here, to try out different teams, and we'll see how this does against the mighty Chelsea. Oh, that's a poor pass. Diego Costa misses. Oh my goodness gracious. I was going to say Diego Costa's surely going to put that in, but he's hit the post. That was a bad mistake. We cannot make that mistake twice against Chelsea. Meredith's going to send this one in. What's going to come of it? Isgrove is there! Lloyd Isgrove, one of the shortest players on the field, has just put away a header. And we're 1-0 up against Chelsea. Is it going to happen again? Are we going to eliminate Chelsea out of the cup? It would be a fantasy story if we could. Let's try and do it. Honestly, I think we can do it. Chelsea are playing a pretty average side. Look at Courtois, what are you doing? Oh, Diego Costa. It's Perez with a save. Can't get to the second save, but he saved a shot from Diego Costa. He's been pretty decent, this guy, Perez. And just before half-time, Chelsea do bring one back, so we got a bit of a contest now. It's going to be good to see. That was a decent save. You know, he was in the right position, just couldn't get up in time. The lad is 6'6", so getting up quickly is not easy. Go on, Stephen Darby. No way. Oh, Courtois denied Darby. I stayed silent during that whole run, but I'm going to put the clip in of him just running. I almost just got like lost in a trance while running with Darby there. And I was like, there's no way he's going to make it all the way, and he did. And he nearly scored if it wasn't for freaking Courtois. That is disappointing. That is really, really disappointing. There is a dog that won't shut up, and that is just very disappointing. Literally the last seconds of the game. There it is, 2-1, straight from the kickoff. Didn't even get a chance to run at the defense. 2-1 loss. Honestly, I think undeserved. I honestly believe that we deserve to go to penalties there. Right at the end of the game, of course, EA whips out the script. It's Chelsea at the end of the day. They got a very talented team. They brought on the likes of Hazard onto the pitch. They went full on to get through. They were all out attack, and the pressure got to us, I guess. The pressure got to me as well. And the last chance of the game, and they put it through. Costa with the header, unfortunately. But those are the stats. 5 shots, 4 on target for them, 3 shots, 2 on target for us. I think we played very well. I think we played a controlled game, 85% passing accuracy. I thought we played solid against Chelsea, but a 2-1 loss at the end of the day. And our highest rated player was Lloyd Isgrove. Big shout out to Hernan Perez in the net. He played very, very well, making 4 saves. Some important ones as well. Darby and Meredith also played well. The rest of the team a bit lackluster, but Isgrove of course playing well as per usual. He seems to be getting on a bit of a run now, and I'm really happy we signed him permanently. It seems like he is fitting into this team really well as a permanent signing. But yeah, as far as the third game of this episode, a bit disappointing. It is a cup game at the end of the day, so not the worst. I didn't really expect to win any of the domestic cups this season. It's still very disappointing to get knocked out. Alright, so for the final game of this episode, it is a very sentimental game. It is Bradford City versus my first FIFA 15 career mode team, Sunderland. And this is the first time 2 teams have clashed. The Sunderland career mode, we did 2 seasons of it. It was really cool. The videos are very different. I look very different. I sound very different. My hair is very different, but it's still a hell of a career mode. The first one I did. And it is a bit sentimental that we get to play them now. But I will also want to beat Sunderland and pick up 3 points that we very desperately need. Alright, that is the lineup for this game against Sunderland. One real big change is Akpom out for Dylan Motley-Henry. Other than that, it's pretty much the standard side we've been playing. Garate in attacking mid. Not sure why his form is all the way down. I think he's been playing pretty solid. Same with Ingram. Not as good as Garate, if I'm honest, but he's still been playing okay. The form arrows are just all over the place, I think. From my terms, you know, my perspective. So I think they're playing well, so I'm sticking to them in the side, but really it's a pretty much standard side. We're looking for all 3 points against Sunderland, and hopefully we can get it. Oh, what a start from Sunderland here. Oh my god, I cannot believe they just scored from the kickoff. They just pretty much came at us. I thought the first header meant we were safe. Jan Hyung-Soo's just standing there. Everybody's just standing there. Halliday's the only one that jumps, but if you can call that a jump, I'm not sure. Fiola's just standing there. That's what I hate about the defensive AI. They just sort of watch it. Rodwell, I believe, is the person that scored. He got up there and headed it in. And, oh no, it was Fletcher. Okay, well, we do have a game on our hands now. We're down 1-0, and we need to get back into this game. Go on, Garate. That's a steal. Who's in the box? Come on, someone's there. Gallagher's there. Gallagher's there. Come on! Garate, you are a hero. What a steal from Garate. Picks out Gallagher like picking out an apple out of a tree. And he just picked the sweetest, crunchiest, ripest apple that is Sam Gallagher's head. And Gallagher, all he had to do was just connect, and he did. Beautiful play from Garate. 1-1. Come on, boys. Adam Johnson to send this in. Come on. No. 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 Lee Catamol, don't do this to me, mate. You used to be my skipper. Oh my god, they let Adam Johnson take the corner. Come on, how are you going to let a rapist, a pedophile, sorry, or whatever the hell he is, disgusting human being, I don't even know what he is, but how could you let him take the corner? Are you serious? That was like 2 seconds of extra time. That is such a frustrating loss, and I'll tell you why as well. It felt in this game, and this happens so many times in FIFA, but in this game it felt like we had to do so much to score our goal, and Sunderland didn't have to do anything. It was so easy for them, and it was so difficult for us. And this happens in so many games of FIFA where it feels like you have to do you have to shoot, you have to miss a couple times, the keeper has to save it a couple times, you have to get your play broken down a couple times, and then you score the goal, and the opponent just rips you in half with Adam Johnson just then. It felt like I was playing against Cristiano Ronaldo. That's how he felt on the ball, and it's very, very frustrating. I don't mind losing, because we're going to lose this season. We're one of the worst sides of the league. Not worst, but we're one of the weaker sides of the league. I don't mind losing, but in a fashion where we deserve to lose. That's when I want to lose, when I feel like I've deserved to lose. And honestly, I don't feel like we deserve to lose this game. And it's just very disappointing because the whole game was amounting to us scoring 1 goal, and Sunderland have 1 chance and they score. It's just very frustrating. As you can see, 5 shots, 3 on target for us, 6 shots, 4 on target for them. So Sunderland did shoot. They definitely were in the game. I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but as you can see, 93% pass accuracy. They felt untouchable, yeah, just very disappointing, and another loss on our record. And the man of the match was Sam Gallagher, who picked himself up a goal. Of course, I thought Garate did the most in that goal. He probably should have even just scored it. But yeah, Sam Gallagher is the man of the match, so he picks himself up, I believe, his first vote from EA. Alright guys, so this is how the league table looks at the end of this episode. Chelsea are at the top with Aston Villa, Everton and Hull making up the rest of the top 4. Very weird top 4 if you ask me. Arsenal sit in 5th. You got Southampton, West Brom, Spurs, City, Norwich, United, Liverpool, Swansea, Newcastle, and then us in 15th. Not the worst, to be honest. 7 points. We got a dead even goal difference. Stoke City, Leicester, Sunderland, who picked up their first win against us now, at 18th. Crystal Palace, 19th, sorry, and West Ham with no wins at 20th. Spencer Owen would not be happy with that. But that is how the episode ends today. In the next episode, we have Manchester City and Chelsea in the league, along with Norwich and Swansea, I believe. But this is how the MVP runnings stand at the end of the day. The top 3 is Isgrove and Williams on 2 votes each. Akpom, Little and Gallagher all have 1, but I put Akpom there just simply because it means less editing for me, I think. I don't even know. I've just put Akpom there for fun. But yeah, let me know how you guys are enjoying this series so far. Smash a like on the video if you did enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.